Thank you for watching. Please like and share. Don't forget to click the subscribe button to my channel for updates. If you likes my videos, and my daily dedication to all my loyal subscribers, and would like to show financial support, you can do so via PayPal. Please see links below. Your financial support is greatly appreciated. Thank you.
One thing you need to know about the Ring of Fire: it produces 90% of the world's earthquakes. The Ring of Fire includes about 450 volcanoes. Many of them are submarine volcanoes, meaning they're underwater, as are 75% of the world's volcanoes in total. Now, the Ring of Fire is also called the Circum-Pacific Belt. It's the result of plate tectonics. The movement of the plates has created a nearly continuous series of oceanic trenches and chains of volcanoes stretching for 25,000 miles in a horseshoe-shaped pattern from New Zealand past Japan, across the Bering Strait, and down toward the tip of South America. The plate movement also causes earthquakes. Because many of these earthquakes occur in the ocean, the Ring of Fire is also known for tsunamis, produced when the ocean floor is either forced to rise or fall. When a megathrust event happens in this region, the water is displaced and the water pushes ashore. Most tsunamis are only a few inches high, but there are times that that wave and that swell can be as tall as buildings.
A Siberian snow bomb is set to strike the UK with temperatures plummeting to freezing. And it is being compared to the deadly European deep freeze of 2006. The country could be blanketed in ice and snow as part of the Arctic blast that forecasters predict will hit from next week and could go on even into normal springtime. There are fears of travel chaos and misery as part of the so-called Siberian snow bomb, which is being compared to the deadly European deep freeze of 2006. Unusually cold weather could hold out through February, which threatens further harsh winter conditions including snowfall and into the meteorological spring. Severe cold weather has been triggered by atmospheric changes around the North Pole, the sudden stratospheric warming, which was also responsible for last year's beast from the East's freezing temperatures. It threatens to disrupt the pool of air over the North Pole, the so-called polar vortex, which splits into three and sends a cascade of freezing air towards Britain.
Europe is in the grips of a deadly deep freeze. So far, the cold there has killed at least 220 people across the continent. Arctic winds have driven down temperatures for a week, and the snow is piling up in the unlikeliest of places. Charlie D'Agata is in London with the latest.
Ukraine has suffered the heaviest toll from the Arctic conditions sweeping across Europe, the continent's worst deep freeze in decades. The government blames sub-zero temperatures for the deaths of at least 120 people. The vast majority were homeless. Many were found frozen in the street. More than 1,600 Ukrainians have been hospitalized with hypothermia and frostbite. Bosnia declared a state of emergency in its capital Sarajevo as blizzards dumped more than 3 feet of snow. In neighboring Serbia, record snowfall has trapped tens of thousands of people in mountain villages. The only way to get aid in and get the elderly out is by helicopter. In Romania, a thick sheet of ice covers more than 80% of the Danube River. Even the Black Sea is frozen in some places. Few parts of Europe have been spared from the Siberian cold snap. A rare snowfall covered Rome. City officials had to close down the Colosseum over fears tourists could slip and fall on the icy ruins. Just outside the Italian capital, passengers were evacuated from a storm-battered ferry that banged into a dock. Here in Britain, forecasters warn that more heavy snow is on the way. That's prompted officials at Europe's busiest airport, London Heathrow, to cancel about 350 or roughly 30% of its flights tomorrow. Charlie Daggett of CBS News, London.
Yeah. Trying to talk to there, Barrel. Okay, which one? Well, you're in the way. The weight's there. Yeah, one on the rear. There's about two down here.
Yeah. There's some in there.
Yeah. There's one big one here. One here. There's a big, well, there's a big lump here. There's a big lump here, and then if you go further on down, there's a layer of fat down there. Down here, there's all like layers of fat down there.
Far-right politician Frank Magnitz has been severely injured in an attack seen by police as politically motivated. Officials say the leader of Alternative for Germany was in Bremen, was knocked unconscious with a piece of wood by 3 masked men. Well, joining me now to discuss this is our correspondent Emmanuel Schaz, who's in Berlin for us. Emmanuel, was this a politically motivated attack, as police are reporting?
So far the police is looking for witnesses. There is no proof as to who carried this attack. It was a hooded man who attacked Frank Magnitz yesterday evening. So the AFD, his party, said that the attack was the direct result of the hate speech against the AFD by red-green coalition. So red for the Social Democrats and green for the Green Party. But so far no suspect has been apprehended.
There were a lot of accusations last week following the mass hack attack against the German politicians and lots of high-profile figures in Germany. Has this changed sentiment towards the AFD?
Well, ever since the AFD entered Parliament, the Bundestag, in September 2017, the political class here in Germany is antagonized, and we can really see polarized opinions, especially about the far right of the AFD. But today, the whole political class, people from the Conservative Party, people from the Social Democrats, are all condemning this attack. Heiko Maas, the foreign minister, the Social Democrat foreign minister of Germany, said that violence could absolutely not be a means to solve a political dispute. So every person, every member of the political class here in Germany condemns this brutal attack against an AFD MP.